Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to make some pop-up boat candles, because I've gotten several PMs on YouTube where people have asked me to show you guys how to make them. So today, that's what I'm going to be doing. This is what they look like. They go underneath the boilers of the pop-pop boats. If you don't know what a pop-pop boat is, I'll put a link in the description to one of my other videos basically showing you what they are and showing them running. They're really cool actually, and you can get them off eBay for about $5 or $6. So to start off with here, I'll show you what you need to make them. You'll need a pot, a little tin can, I'm just using a small one here, and you'll need some water, some oil. Any type of oil works, vegetable oil, olive oil. I'm just using 3-in-1 oil or all-purpose lubricating oil. You'll need a plastic spoon or a disposable spoon, it could also be metal. You'll need one of your pop-pop boat candle holders. You'll need some wick, and you'll need some wax. Any type of wax works. What you can do if you don't have wick and you also don't have any wax is you go to the dollar store and buy a candle like this. They usually only cost like 50 cents, and then you break it up, melt it down, and then you'll be left with a bunch of molten wax and then a wick at the bottom, right? Because the wax melts off of the wick and then you're left with a wick at the bottom of your can. You could just take that out and use that as your wick. But I have some wick here, so I'm just going to throw these little bits of wax into my tin can. And you probably already know what I'm going to be doing here. And then you can just put this tin can in your pot and pour some water in. Not going to give any specific amounts here, just fill it up a little ways. You just don't want your tin can to be floating around. So that's pretty good. Now I'm going to take this over to the stove, and basically I'm just going to turn the heat on about halfway and just wait until all the wax melts down, and I'll actually show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so my wax is finished melting here, as you can tell. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and prepare my wick. And all we do here is soak the wick in wax, as you can tell, and then we're going to just cut it up. And what soaking the wick in wax does is it just gives, as you can see on this candle here, there's a bit of a wick that sticks out of the top here. If you don't have wax on that little tip, then when you light it, the tip's just going to burn off. So you need some wax in that tip. It's really important. So to do that, we're just going to take our whole wick and just dunk it in our molten wax like this. You can use your spoon to get it down in there like that, and then just pull it out. You can just use your fingers to get the excess wax off, and then just lay it down like that and let it dry. I'm going to have to remelt this because it's starting to harden already. Anyways, what we're going to do now is take that wick and just cut it up into 1-inch strips, or approximately 1 inch. Doesn't have to be exact. Just like this. And that's all you have to do to prepare your wick. Cut about 10 of these strips up, and we're going to go ahead and make our candles. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our oil and put about 1 drop of it in your candle holder. There we go, good enough. And then just take your finger and spread it around in there. And this just makes the candle a lot easier to remove from this candle holder, which we're going to use as our mold. So then what you can do is just go ahead and with your spoon take a scoop of wax and just, actually I'm just going to orient my candle holder like this. Just pour it in there like that. There we go, right to the top. And then take one of your wicks and just bend it at about a 90-degree angle into an L shape. And this is the other reason we coat them with wax, is it just makes the wicks a lot easier to manipulate. And then what we're going to do is just, this is actually really full of wax, we're just going to insert it like that and just blow. We just want to harden the very top layer of the candle. Alright, so that looks pretty good. My wick is staying in place there nicely. This is all you need to do. Just let this harden up for a good 5 to 10 minutes, and you're good to go. I'll show you how to remove it once it's hardened up, and you can make as many as you want. I can probably make about 15 more here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll be back in about 5 minutes to show you how to remove the candles. Alright, so I've let these dry for about 5 minutes apiece. I actually made another one here. or here. Now I'm going to show you how to remove the candle itself. And a lot of times what you can do is you can just pull on it and it'll come out like that. But if for some reason it's been stubborn and doesn't want to come out, you can always just use the end of a knife to just dig under it a little bit and just pop it out like that. Right, so anyways, what you can do now is you can just repeat that last process however many more times you want, and you'll have lots and lots of putt-putt boat candles. Those look pretty good, ready to power the boats. So that's it. I hope you learned something from that, and thanks for watching.